Welcome to Wealth Wise. In this video, we'll be discussing the ultimate guide to networking in the business world. Networking is an essential part of any career, and it's important to have a strategy in place to effectively build and maintain professional relationships. In this video, we'll be covering how to identify your networking goals, find networking events and opportunities, prepare for networking events, make a good first impression, and follow up after networking events. We'll also be discussing how to build and maintain professional relationships, networking online, and common mistakes to avoid. Let's get started. Networking is the process of building and maintaining professional relationships with the goal of furthering your career or business. It involves meeting new people and establishing connections that can be mutually beneficial. Networking can help you find new job opportunities, gain new clients, and learn about new trends and best practices in your industry. Before you start networking, it's important to have a clear understanding of what you hope to achieve. Do you want to make new business connections? Are you looking for a new job? Do you want to learn more about a particular industry? Having specific goals in mind will help you stay focused and make the most of your networking efforts. One way to identify your networking goals is to think about your long-term career objectives. What do you want to achieve in your professional life? Are there specific skills or knowledge you want to acquire? Are there certain people you want to meet or organizations you want to join? Once you have a clear idea of your career goals, you can start looking for networking opportunities that will help you achieve them. It's also important to consider what you have to offer. What value can you bring to the people you meet? Do you have a unique skill set or expertise that could be of interest to others? By identifying your strengths and the value you can bring to the table, you can more effectively communicate your goals and find the right people to help you achieve them. There are many different ways to find networking events and opportunities. Some options include attending industry events. These are events specifically for professionals in your industry, such as conferences or trade shows. Joining professional organizations. Many professional organizations host networking events or have online forums where you can connect with other professionals. Using social media. LinkedIn and other social media platforms can be great resources for finding networking events and connecting with professionals in your industry. Asking for introductions. Don't be afraid to reach out to your network and ask for introductions to other professionals. Once you've found a networking event or opportunity, it's important to prepare for it. Some things to consider include researching the event or organization. Find out as much as you can about the event or organization hosting it. Who will be attending? What will the format be? Preparing your elevator pitch. Your elevator pitch is a brief summary of who you are and what you do. Practice your elevator pitch so you can easily introduce yourself to new people. Bringing business cards. Having a business card is a simple, yet effective, way to exchange contact information with other professionals. Dressing appropriately. Make sure to dress appropriately for the event. If you're unsure what to wear, it's better to be overdressed than underdressed. When you meet someone new at a networking event, it's important to make a good first impression. Here are some tips for making a good first impression. Dress appropriately. Wear professional attire that is appropriate for the event and the industry you are in. Practice good hygiene. Make sure you are well-groomed and clean. Have a firm handshake. A firm handshake is a sign of confidence and professionalism. Use eye contact. Make eye contact when introducing yourself and engaging in conversation. Have a positive attitude. Be friendly and approachable, and show genuine interest in the person you are speaking with. Remember, first impressions are important and can often determine whether or not someone is interested in continuing a conversation with you. Make sure to put your best foot forward and show your true professional self. After you've attended a networking event and made some new connections, it's important to follow up with those individuals in a timely and professional manner. This can help to solidify those connections and potentially lead to business opportunities or partnerships. Here are some tips for following up after networking events. Send a thank you email or message. This is a simple yet effective way to show your appreciation for the opportunity to meet and connect with the individual. Connect on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, it's a good idea to connect with the individuals you met at the networking event. This can help to keep you top of mind and allow for easy communication in the future. Follow up with any promised actions. If you promise to send over some information or connect someone with a specific contact, make sure to follow through on those promises. Schedule a follow-up meeting or coffee chat. If you had a good conversation with someone at the networking event and think there may be potential for a future business opportunity, consider scheduling a follow-up meeting or coffee chat to discuss things further. Keep in touch, make an effort to stay in touch with the individuals you met at the networking event, whether through occasional emails or LinkedIn messages. This can help to maintain the connection and open the door for future opportunities. Networking is about more than just making new connections, it's also about building and maintaining professional relationships. Strong professional relationships can lead to new business opportunities, advice and support, and a sense of community in your industry. Here are some tips for building and maintaining professional relationships. Be genuine. It's important to be authentic and genuine when building professional relationships. People can sense when you're being insincere or just trying to use them for your own benefit. Offer value. Look for ways to add value to the relationship, whether through offering help or resources, introducing people to each other, or sharing relevant industry news or information. Be reliable and dependable. Make sure to follow through on any promises or commitments you make, and respond promptly to communication. Show interest in the other person. Take the time to get to know the individual and show a genuine interest in their career, goals, and interests. Stay in touch. Make an effort to stay in touch with your professional connections, whether through occasional emails or LinkedIn messages, or by meeting up for coffee or attending industry events together. Networking isn't just limited to in-person events, there are also many opportunities to network online. Here are some tips for networking online. Utilize LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great platform for networking with other professionals in your industry. Be sure to regularly update your profile and engage with other users by commenting on posts and sharing articles. Join online groups and communities. There are many online groups and communities centered around specific industries or topics. Joining these groups allows you to connect with others who share your interests and goals. Attend virtual events. With the rise of technology, there are now many virtual events and webinars that you can attend to network with others. While networking can be a valuable tool for growing your professional network and advancing your career, there are some common mistakes that people make when networking. Avoid these mistakes to make the most of your networking efforts. Not having a clear goal in mind. It's important to know what you hope to achieve through networking so you can focus your efforts and have a clear plan of action. Failing to follow up. It's important to follow up with people you meet at networking events to build and maintain relationships. Not listening. It's important to listen to what others have to say and show genuine interest in their experiences and expertise. Being too pushy. It's important to be genuine and authentic when networking, and not to come across as overly pushy or self-promotional. Not being prepared. Make sure to research the event or opportunity beforehand and come prepared with business cards and a clear understanding of your goals and objectives. Not being respectful of others' time. Respect the time of others and be mindful of how long you engage in conversation with them. Networking is an important part of the business world and can be a valuable tool for growing your professional network and advancing your career. By identifying your networking goals, finding networking events and opportunities, preparing for those events, making a good first impression, following up, and building and maintaining professional relationships, you can make the most of your networking efforts. Don't forget to also network online and be mindful of common mistakes to avoid. Keep these tips in mind and you'll be well on your way to success in the world of networking. Congratulations on completing the ultimate guide to networking in the business world. We hope that you now feel confident and prepared to take on the world of networking. Remember to always be authentic, follow up with new connections, and continue to build and maintain professional relationships. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and take advantage of networking opportunities. The connections you make through networking can be invaluable in advancing your career and growing your business. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you at our next event. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave us a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Take care.